So now they provided it to us ahead of time, so at least we're able to give you a heads up as to how to prepare for it.
Hello,
Hello there, who's that? Who's 209?
Steve Moore.
Oh, okay. Welcome, Steve.
I don't know. Uh, I just used the link in the last one. It did telephones. Is there a better one for Zoom? Because I could do it through my phone.
That's be the one I sent out this morning.
That's the one I was just using, I
Okay.
think. And this was sent at 12:01.
Yeah, early this afternoon. Okay.
Why his heart stopped that day, but Mark says he is
So if Eric could do me a favor,
Oh, I
mute
see. Okay,
yourselves.
let me see if I can hang up and try again through the other way.
Okay. All right, Steve. Well, we'll go ahead and get started at 6 o'clock. We want to honor your time here. And thank you everyone for being here. There's a lot happening. We recognize that. There's a lot going on with
Okay, there.
everyone. Okay, thank you, Steve. So again, welcome. And again, more than likely will be a lot of questions after we're done. PDG Mark and I are here to help you guide you through the process and make sure that everybody's set to go for the summit. But Mark, did you want to have any opening remarks? I know I kind of didn't forewarn you, but did you want to make any comments before we get started?
Only that we are really excited to see everybody going to Atlanta. And we're excited because this is really the third year that we're doing the summit. And there's been a lot of changes that are going to occur that are all for the better. And so I think you guys are in for a real treat this year. And that's it, Juanita.
All right, thank you. And Mark has been inundated with the summit, so has been his number one priority right now. But we'll go ahead and move forward. As we mentioned to you, we gave all of you an assignment. I will only call on probably two of you to provide a 5-minute summary of what you did. Is there anybody that would like to volunteer on their findings of the assignment? Or would you prefer I call on one of on you? Boy.
Yeah,
Lion
excited.
J Lion Jason, you want to go ahead since you offered to report out on your findings on your assignment?
Well, Juanita, I think that you mischaracterized my statement, but yes, I'll be happy to report out. Uh, let's see here. Let me pull up my document and read from it.
So it's just something in brief, a quick summary. Doesn't have to be anything lengthy. I know
Sure.
some of you really put a lot of work into it that sent it to me. So there's a lot of detail, but go ahead, Lion
Yeah,
Jason.
we kept it pretty brief, so I'll just go through the numbers briefly if that's okay.
Yes.
So the district snapshot, we've gained some and we've lost some due to death, and we've had some clubs closed. We have 774 members right now in our district, and last year we had 800, so that was a 3.25% drop. We did a SWOT analysis. Our strengths are community project activity, inclusion of everyone. More people have been willing to step up to leadership positions, however, so that's good. Weaknesses, membership is aging out and we're not getting younger members in. Participation level within the clubs is stagnant, so it's the same people doing the same stuff all the time. Opportunities, membership, we need to tap into the different areas of the community, different ages, different cultures. Inclusion, encouragement of non-participating members, help them be more included and feel valued. Willingness to change or be flexible to be more inviting of new members. implement technology like Zoom, social media, AI. Threats, clubs are going extinct, lack of digital or modern outreach, lack of engagement or participation. Other activities like sports, religion, or religious activities, family activities that are competing with service clubs, and financial pressures, as well as social anxiety. People don't necessarily want to get out there after COVID. Our goals are to recruit 2 members per club at least, and to start at least one new club. And that equates to about a 5% growth if when we ran the numbers. And the top strategic recruitment strategy, every member should invite a guest to a project or a meeting. Retention strategy, encourage all members to be engaged and new members welcomed and valued. Help people stay. And one new club development, make personal contacts to gather information and support in forming a new club. And the last is the biggest challenge, lack of engagement within the clubs. We need to increase positivity and presence in the community to get people more excited. There is one more. Support. It was mentioned that ideas on how to grow and retain membership, which we've gotten a lot of that information already through the training. Engagement with Lions facing the same issues, and training on modern software like Canva, ChatGPT, etc. That's it.
Great work there. A lot of time goes into that. How about one of our other multiple districts, like somebody from District 36, multiple District 36, or 49, or District 50? I'd like to hear from you what your findings are. How about District 50, Hawaii?
Okay, Juanita. Thank you.
Cedric.
Jason, buddy. Um, we have we have some amazing opportunities in our district to grow. Um, I just want to share something that I learned from Jason's is we have a net growth of plus 106. So I know most districts don't have a net growth of 106. So that made me kind of rub my head. And when I thought about that was, if we do plus 2 members per club, and that's from Jason, we should be able to hit our 106. But right now, membership trends were down minus 19 as of April. The average net loss over the last 3 years is minus 44. Some of the strengths, I think the clubs are very good in supporting each other, and we need to leverage that. Again, weaknesses are just the usual one, communications. But one of the things that we're going to work on is marketing. And the reason why is, a lot of times when we try to get information about a club, we try to go to their website, newsletter, and a lot of clubs don't have an active website or newsletter. So this year, what we do is we have a special lion. He's going to form a team, and his primary job is extension, but he's also going to help clubs develop their web presence to get more visibility. So that's kind of new. Opportunities, again, I think all of us, we need to take advantage of things like our Leo clubs or Leo to Lion conversion. We're going to work very hard on several things as far as membership and extension. We're going to look at a lot of club branches. We have island extension directors, which I think is very important because they understand the culture of the island. We're going to try to go after recruiting specialty groups, which is not unusual. But we're also going to try to see if we can recapture lines from the past. And one of the things that I've looked at is we're going to develop that through one of the clubs is going to serve as the template or the host club so that all these lines that want to come back to lines can come back to a neutral club. LCI did this many years ago, and it was not as successful as I thought it would be, but if we can get these lions back into lions, we can get them back into the leadership position. So that's the theory. We're also going to try to do a lot on campus clubs. And one of the things that I've seen in a community is if we do the correct campus club, we can pick up 100 new lions from just one campus club. So I just want to pass that on to all of you. I'm not sure if you have a school in your area, but if you can find a situation where you can encourage 100 individuals to join that one club, uh, that's to me that's pretty amazing. So I'm pretty excited about that. Negative threats, we have there's some negativity. And there's some conflicts like every organization, but I think the thing that's affecting us right now is the economy. It's very difficult for a lot of the Lions to um I think sometimes spend more, go to meetings, but especially more the younger Lions and the ones with families. So one of the things that was brought up by another individual, another Lion, was fundraising to help clubs with their administrative fundraiser. So one of the things I just saw recently was there's an organization that I belong to. They have purchased a uh, they have purchased a trailer, a food trailer, a certified food trailer for under 30,000. They just came in for their eye exams and they were telling me that. And I said, wow, we talk about certified kitchens, but to have a certified trailer that we can roll out and do a fundraiser, I thought that was a great idea. So that's some of the things coming out from Region 7. We also, I mean, sorry, from District 50. We also are going to spend a lot more time phasing this in at the zone level to get engagement, which is very important at the zone level. So more work to be done in the future. Thank you.
Much. Thank you, all of you. Did all of you get something of going through this experience of going through this exercise here? Because this is what you're going to be going through at the summit. You're going to be going through very similar process here. And the reason we did this exercise, so that way you get a feel. You'll be taking the information, the data, the numbers, everything with you. And just like what you heard right now with Lion Jason and Lion Cedric, you will be sharing stories too as well with each other, and you'll be picking up information. And off of that, you'll be refining your action plans as well too. So take a look at what you did with this assignment here, and look at see what is the strong feature of what you accomplished, and also look at what needs clarity, what is not clear in what you put together, and what will drive good results, effective results for you. So those are all things you want to take a look at. But for you to be successful at the summit and really get a lot of it is be ready to share and collaborate. That is very important. Be ready to participate. That is highly encouraged. Uh, Bring your real challenges with you. Bring them out, because by you sharing with others that are outside of your district or your multiple, you'll be getting some more insights. Be open to new ideas and new approaches, and focus on solutions, not reports, not the negative. Focus on the solutions of how to move forward. Put everything that's occurred or anything that didn't work, put that behind you, and just move forward and get good ideas from it. Any additional input or comments or questions? Okay, very good. So just a quick review of what you're going to be going with day 1 and day 2 at the summit. As PDG Mark mentioned, there are going to be some slight changes to the sessions this year. Date of travel is that Friday, as we've mentioned. You'll be arriving Friday sometime during the day. There's no activities planned on Friday, nothing. Just if you arrive early, take the time to relax and get acclimated to the time difference and everything, and enjoy a nice meal. Then the next morning, it starts early with breakfast. And when you check in, you'll be given a manual, a participant guide, along with the schedule and everything at that time. Day one is filled with the plenary sessions and also breakout sessions. And just to give you an idea, like that first day, participants will be grouped by title. In other words, the district governor-elects and GET coordinators will meet together, and then the GMT coordinators will meet together as well too. We're going to be separated. Constitutional Area 1B will not be together. We'll be separated throughout. And that's the same process, right, Mark? That we will all be separated out. We will not be together.
That is correct.
Okay. So we don't come together until the next day is when we all meet together and after the plenary sessions and everything. So be prepared for your breakout sessions with your findings from your SWOTs if you were able to do the SWOTs and your action plans. Be ready to work with your teams, the teams there that they pair you with, and also your district team. One of the reasons for this exercise too is to bring your team together because they are really focusing on the team concept there that you need to work with your team. Service is not just service. Extension is not extension. It all overlaps. All of you need to be working together along with your leadership because as you see, everything is tied in some format. So we want to bring the team together, and that's how they want you to carry through. And also be prepared to prepare your final submission for your action plan. Be prepared to reset those targets that you are going to be looking at, but they will be giving you all that in detailed information.
Juanita,
Yes.
I can say that on Saturday evening, we're offering a series of options. There will be a speed learning session limited to 50 people. There will be a session on the Just Now program. And then there will be a session on another topic to be determined. So there will be things to do on Saturday evening.
All right. So there's a lot going on, but no, take advantage of it. The networking is very important too, networking with others that you meet there. Again, when you arrive, make sure you bring your action plan, your mission 1.5 targets, your current membership data information. Make sure you complete your e-learning courses that were provided to you. And also take a review of the board policies, chapters 10 and chapters 17. So make sure, and that is all in the Mission 1.5 Summit website page. Don't forget to bring your name badge with you. You could bring your laptop or tablet or notepad for note taking. If you need required translation services, those will be available, and that is through the headphones. So that would be available there by staff as well too. One of the things that we will be doing there, and Mark, we need to find out if we could send them out ahead of time, is the, what are they called?
The commitment forms.
The commitment form, the district team planning accountability commitment form, and also the convention date and key events. So
I say let's check and see if we can do that. And if we can, we will.
Okay. Just be ready to answer. If we're not able to give them to you ahead of time, the district team planning and accountability form, those of you that went last year, you're familiar with this. But what it's going to be asking you is how often will our district team meet to talk about Mission 1.5 progress? So they will be asking you to answer that. Who will lead the meetings and keep track of our progress? In other words, who's going to take the lead in those meetings? It could be your GMT or GET. You could have somebody assigned to it. But of course, the district governor always oversees that. One of the things they want to see is sharing of information. How will you share summit information with members of your cabinet, with your region and zone chairs, and also your club leadership. How will you pass this information to them? And one of the things they want brought up at your convention, start thinking about your convention next year, is what Mission 1.5 topics will you talk about at the convention, and how will you get Lions excited and ready to take action? So those are the questions they're going to be asking you. And of course, they're going to want to know your district convention dates and the multiple district convention dates. And so we'll be providing those to you. If we were able to give this to you ahead of time, so you could give them to us at the time when we meet there in Atlanta, because Mark and I have to collect these from each and every one of you. Well, from each district, in other words, not every single individual from each district. We will need to collect these from. So hopefully they'll let us have it ahead of time, and that way it gives you a chance to discuss with your team on answering these key points that they want addressed. We still are missing a few of you from registering. I just checked, and there's about 14 that we're still missing. And I did send out some reminders just a little bit ago. So if you have not registered or have not received any type of flight confirmation, please let PDG Mark and myself know. We could help follow up with that as well too. I've sent to you, a few of you today and yesterday, the registration links, because I know you had not registered yet. But other than that, I mean, are there any questions regarding airfare, lodging, transportation, transportation to and from the airport? They are going to be issuing, what's the travel?
Uber vouchers.
Uber vouchers, and those they will be sending those to you via email.
Okay.
Of course, your meals are all covered for Saturday and Sunday. Friday is on your own. They will be also sharing with you information regarding the reimbursement for your travel. Make sure you keep track of your mileage to and from the airport. And also, if you pay any parking fees for the parking structure or anything like that, make sure you keep those receipts. Make sure that
Juanita,
yes.
David Kelly has his hand up.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. So I've gotten my flights all received, the information on my flights. I haven't seen anything on the hotel yet come through. Once we get there.
They will not be sending confirmations for the hotel. Once you register, that is automatic. The staff is taking care of that. So they will have you on there, but it does mention on the registration that hotel confirmation will not be sent. Only your flight information will be sent. That's correct. That's right, Mark?
Correct.
Okay.
And one other question. So I'm going to be the multiple district get, working with our council chair and our districts. We've been having a lot of discussion, our incoming council chair and myself, about how that position will be different than the gets and the teams within the districts. And is that going to be addressed at the summit? Because we're trying to build a template up that our districts, we have some districts that are pretty weak in multiple district 36. And I suspect that's not a rarity. But we've been having a lot of discussion that, the multiple district, our positions should be to lead, not do the work, and make sure that the districts do help them organize and prepare on how that work might work. Any thoughts on that?
There will be a section on roles, and they will go through the roles of the multiple district GAT and the district GATs. So that'll be the time to discuss how it's going to be approached. but essentially the multiple district GAT prepares and equips the district GATs with the tools and resources they need to be effective.
Yeah, and that's what we've been thinking, right?
Yes.
So, okay.
Yes.
Lion Jennifer?
Well, there was other questions in the chat, so I threw mine in there, but I guess Valerie kind of beat me to one of them. What is the name of the hotel?
Yeah.
And I guess the other one was, were we getting transportation set up for airport to hotel and vice versa?
It's the Atlanta Hilton, and it is on the invite, the address and everything. Transportation, they're going to be sending you an Uber link, and that is the transportation to and from the airport.
And if
There's
you do not get that Uber link, just take Uber or Lyft and save your receipt.
right. But if you already have the app in your account, all you need to do, they'll give you a code number. That way you could use for, and it gets charged to that voucher when you use that code. But there's no specific to and from airport transportation. You just use that Uber link.
Vanjie, you have your hand up?
Yeah, thank you. I just want to clarify regarding the pre-assignment. So we have, most of us might have prepared. So when we are at the summit, that is where we have to finalize. And whatever is finalized there, we cannot change anymore.
You can change your goals up until December 31st.
Depending on.
Yes.
Okay.
Eduardo?
Thank you.
Yes, I'm asking about in reference to the vouchers that you're stating that they're going to send us, and that's only from the airport to the hotel and from the hotel to the airport, period, right? It's not from your home to the airport.
That is correct.
That's correct.
Okay, that's what I want to know. Thank you.
Bear with me here. I'm getting you the hotel information so I could put it in the chat here for you.
When are they going to be sending out the email with this information? We have a
Just be on the lookout for it. It could be like the week before you leave.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Thank
You'll
you.
probably be getting a little bit more information just a week or two right before you leave. So I put in there the location and the arrival and departure dates, and also the hotel, Hilton Atlanta, and that's the address that it's at. But you should have received that also with your invite. That information is in there. Okay. Okay, what else was I gonna mention here? And be on the lookout for the reimbursement form right afterwards. It is slightly different than anything else. So make sure you, if you have any questions on that reimbursement form, let us know or contact the staff, but they're more than happy to help you out. But other than that, that is pretty much it. Just like I said, be ready to be energized. There's a lot of high energy. You're going to be tired at the end. You're going to be ready to go home, but take advantage of everybody that you meet there and what you hear and listen. But the key thing is to take key points back with you and modify those action plans if there's something you find out. And you never know what the ideas and information that you get from each other. But take advantage of it and enjoy the experience because it's really worth it. Has anybody gone in prior years? Pat, do you want to share something, what you got from it?
There's a lot of insights. We spend a lot of time in our own little cocoon talking about things that we do as a district or as a multiple. But when you get together with all the multiples across the United States, people are doing different things. And so you get different ideas, different things that are outside of the box. and you say, oh, wow, I could institute that. I could install that inside the district. I could install that inside the multiple. So you get a lot of good insight to different things. It was a great experience last year.
And then Mark and I will be we're probably going to be going from room to room visiting with all of you, and then we'll eventually meet up with all of you on Sunday when we actually get together
Yeah.
and help you walk you through the process and make sure your plans. But I nothing's been defined yet on the turning in of the action plans, right, Mark?
That is correct.
Okay, so as soon as we find out on how those are to be submitted, we'll try to get that information to you as soon as we can, so that way everybody's prepared for it. Any other questions or anything that's concerning you that you're not clear on?
Last year we had a spa package with the hotel. I hope we have that again this year.
See, that's why I tell you not to let people talk, Juanita.
So sorry.
Listen.
Yeah, the spa package when you walked out of the hotel. Sheesh.
Sorry.
You sweat up a storm when you walked out. But no, it's a wonderful experience. Anything else that you want to, Mark, did you want to close anything out?
No, other than the fact that I'm really looking forward to this. In 1B, we're having a bang up year because people are focused on their goals. We're plus 755. And here's the real kicker. We've got 29 clubs. And that's just remarkable. And we have clubs in areas like Washington, Oregon, and Alaska. So it's a lot of clubs in California, but we have clubs in the other areas as well. That all stems from what you do at the summit. So the summit is really powerful. And we will end up the summit this year again with a 30-day session, a 60-day session, and a 90-day session. So we don't want you to lose the momentum and the excitement of the summit. We're going to continue it on for the next 3 months. So if you have any questions, please reach out to Anita or I, and we will get you answers. Jennifer Simpson.
Sorry, I always got to ask a question. So for the 30 days, 90, 60 days, can we invite other people from our GAT team to participate in this with us as well? Kind of feel a
Absolutely.
little bad that I've like excluded my GST when it comes to these meetings, and I feel like we should be strong going in.
No, you can invite your entire GAT team.
Thank you.
The more you involve your entire GAT team, the better. That way, all of you are working together as one, in other words. So again, the main emphasis, feel free to use the information that you gathered from this exercise that you did. Take that with you. Don't take it in that, it was done in vain. It wasn't. It's important information, and take that with you and use it when you start with your action plans, rebuilding your action plans. Because right now, like they say, it's pretty much just something to get you started. It's the brushstroke of what you want started. But now you're going to work into redefining those action steps to get to that goal that you want. And you're going to break it down even more so. They're looking at breaking it down either 30 or 60-day goal action plans. So you might want to start looking in that. But the key thing is working with your team. Stay in communication with your team at all time. Lion Marianne and then CC Cherie.
Just one question. Why are not the GST and GLT invited to this summit as well if we're working as a team? I'm just curious, that's all.
It's a financial situation.
Okay.
This is really settled around Mission 1.5, and the critical components of Mission 1.5 are membership and extension. We're in no way suggesting that you don't involve the rest of the team, but we just can't bring everybody to the summit.
CC Cherie.
I just want to build on that a little bit. Because you had the same questions last year when I started going through the gap. Why isn't the whole gap there? And it really is financial. But if you look at the core of what Mission 1.5 started as, it was based on club growth, in club quantity and club membership. But what it's evolved to over the years is really that base recognition that membership growth and club growth is foundational in our service. Now, don't make the mistake as you approach your district governor year of just doing a GMT and a GET meeting going forward. Because what I have found is that they're great coordinators. They've got the base mission. They're tracking that for you. But that GST and the GLT are the ones that are going to help you bring it home, because they're the ones that are based in our foundational, why we are Lions is that GST. Okay. And if I'm coming in as a GLT next year. And so as I'm going through this, I'm looking at my incoming district governor's goals, and I'm developing an action plan based on what her goals are. I'm not running off the reservation and saying, hey, this is what I want to do as a GLT. I'm laying it out so that I can make sure that I'm supportive of her, and the GST should be doing the same thing. And you can't do that if you have 4 independent operators. You have to be together. You have to do everything together. You have to have one unified voice that every element of those 4 points are working towards the same objective, which is increasing our hands in service. That's really what it's all about. And just to follow on to the gentleman, I can't remember his name, but we have an MD4 GAT. Reach out to Mark or Juanita or myself, and you are more than welcome to join us for a meeting or two if you want to see how we do it. If you're on the East Coast, it's not going to be as early as a meeting for you as it is for me.
Yes, we meet at 7 a.m. every Thursday. That's tomorrow. So if any of you would like to come, or if you're coming as a council chair, feel free to let us know ahead of time, and we'll run you through as to how we do our meetings. But we meet once a week, every Thursday morning. So, okay. Anything else? Any other questions?
Really, this is your chance, because we're going to end now. And everybody always asks questions when we end.
After.
Can we get that
Okay,
link?
going once. Going twice.
You just had a question in the chat come up.
Okay.
Is that an incoming council chair, an incoming multiple district GAP person? Jose?
Yes, incoming. Multiple district.
Okay. Juanita, just don't miss the name.
Let me grab it right now. And what district are you with, Jose?
District 1C, Central Valley in California.
Oh, no. We're full.
Are we ready to go now?
Okay, got it.
All right. Everybody have a great evening.
All right.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Aloha. We'll see you in Atlanta.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Right.